All right, guys, I've been pretty cranky all day and this morning, so I have not filmed anything. Dylan and I are just working outside, working on clearing like a front yard, and so that's exciting. And I've been working on my plants. I repotted a lot of plants, and now I'm gonna make some chicken burgers, like ground chicken burgers, which I've never made before, but I'm feeling better, so I'm gonna start filming today. So welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, welcome. If you watch all the time, thanks for being here again. I really appreciate it. But let's dive into this video, and we're gonna make some burgers from scratch, chicken burgers, which we've never done before. So I got myself a little bowl here, and I got some ground chicken, and I'm going to add probably all of it because once I open it, it's gonna go bad. So I'm gonna add this whole thing of ground chicken. I'm gonna add an egg. I'm gonna add some panko breadcrumbs. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, some garlic seasoning, and some paprika. And do I have an onion? No onion? I'm gonna see if we have an onion. I might add an onion. We do have an onion. I'm gonna add this little red onion. I'm gonna dice it up and I'm gonna add it to my patty. So, like I said, I've never made these before, but we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna go start the grill and then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I cooked them 5 minutes each side, and then we're gonna put tomato and lettuce on them. And some mayo, of course. There she is. What do you think? All right, we're gonna dig these little squares and put these in so that they're level with the ground. Call me Stumpy. All right, so as I was showing you guys, we are trying to make a front yard, but I want to get some vegetables in the ground because it's Memorial Day in Kentucky and it's time to get vegetables in the ground, but we do not have a spot to put a garden currently. We have our aquaponics going up there, and it works mostly for leafy greens, but not really for the tomatoes or peppers. We've noticed that they haven't really grown much. They have tons and tons of roots, but they're not growing up. So I need to make a spot to put these vegetables. We made that garden box, but it's in the shade. So anyways, Dylan is clearing all of this, but we're not quite ready yet. And I don't want to wait another weekend. So I'm going to clear this little spot in the full sun and put a garden there today. So there's the cabin up there. There's our solar panels. And then these are piles of trees that need burned. And then all these pine trees are coming down. We're keeping the poplars, but taking down the pine trees because they're really nasty on the bottom. And we're just, hopefully one day this will all be grass. But for right now, I'm going to turn this little corner into a garden because it gets some nice full sun until probably like 3 or 4 o'clock. It'll go behind those trees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little square here. First, I'm gonna rake it all. Then I'm gonna weed eat it. I'm probably gonna rake it again. And then I'm gonna dig up where I wanna plant my plants, add some fresh garden soil, and we'll see how it goes. Spot there. So we have our little plot here, and I'm just gonna plant a couple of things like tomatoes, peppers, things that we normally eat. We're going to, Dylan's gonna cut down this little stump here with the chainsaw, and we'll probably make rows with the pickaxe and go from there. So we have some stuff up in the aquaponics little garden we have that we're going to take out and move to the ground because we found out the peppers don't really like a lot of water, and also we're going to move the tomato plants because they don't seem to be growing. And then I have some leftover plants up at the house that are still, that I grew from seed that we will try to plant. All right, we're going to head up to our pond and grab the plants out of there and swap them with what we've been growing. I've grew some rocket salad and spinach and I think more lettuce. And we'll see if it takes up there. Oh, almost fell. All right, so here's our little aquaponics. And as you can see, well, we just weed eated, so there's grass all over it, but here's the plants. But when you look underneath, there are some roots to these babies, but they're not really growing upward, except for the lettuce. So we're gonna go ahead and take them out. All right, we just swapped out 2 rows of the peppers with the rocket salad and the spinach, and we moved it over into the sunlight because it was here before, and as you can see, it doesn't have much sun. See that big bass in there? And then here we have all the things that were in the aquaponics. Like, look at those roots. So we're gonna go plant those in the dirt. Hopefully it doesn't shock them. Dylan is running in town to go get some beer and some burgers and hot dogs so we can go sit in the pond and chill out. So it's about 1 o'clock. I'm trying to finish this garden. I'm planting some ornamental corn and pumpkins for fall, and it's so hot out. All right, I am beat on the garden today. It's too hot, and we need mulch, but I really want to buy it in bulk because we need a lot of mulch. $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my snap by the farm. Short, dark, and handsome.
to drink a sun tea.